What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel. And you know, it's been like 2 months since we played American Truck Sim on the channel here. But you know, we got Missouri. Got the new state Missouri. It just came out like last week, and so we're gonna do a couple of routes here. Check out the state of Missouri. So it's Sunday. Hope everybody is having a great weekend so far. I had a rough start this morning, man. I'm tired as hell. Probably going to do another stream later tonight. It'll either be scheduled one with Nash, if he's able to make it. Otherwise, I'll probably play something else. And actually, hold on a second. Let me turn down the audio in the game, because it looks like it is going super loud. Try like 34. See how that goes. That might still be too loud. Alright, hold up. $25 maybe? Games are like super loud these days. What's up, last line? Right, we're starting off in St. Louis. I just fast traveled here. I don't even have a mission yet. I figured we'd drive around and grab something over here. See if we could just keep it in the state. Whoops. St. Louis discovered. Actually, it looks like it's a dead end down here. So we might want to turn back around. You live south of St. Louis, off at 55? Okay. Do a quick little U-ey here. I know there ain't no car behind me. Come on, dog. What's up, Amy? How you doing? The highway construction, well, as far as I know, when they do these states, they do them like an eighth of the scale. So it should be semi-accurate with most of the fluff in between taken out, so you just get to see like most of the highlights. Well, actually, I'll be damned. I thought there was a dead end down here, but apparently it's just gonna keep going. So I didn't need to U-turn at all. Fuck me. It didn't look like that on the map at first. Actually, let me see where a business is. Okay, we need to go over here. So I think we're gonna bust a right. Got a billboard for Lowe's there. Oh, you meant like actual highway construction. I thought you meant like, you wonder if they did the roads exactly right. I get what you're saying now. Widening the lanes. Had to get lunch. Did you get some hummus and crackers, Justine? I had some chicken wings from the local grocery store. They have like a little hot bar that they do. Pretty good though. Alright, we're gonna go through here. See if we can get a job. I guess. 4 lanes for the jobs. Hell yeah, not off to a good start. You can tell I haven't played in a while. Oh, this was a way station. It wasn't even a fucking... Man, I thought this is where I was going to get a job. Anyways. It did say do not enter. Dippy eggs and toast. I'm on an Xbox Series controller. I used to have the wheel a long time ago, but I got rid of it. I didn't use it enough. Okay, this place is confusing. So is there a place to go back there? Oh yeah, it is, but it's like over there. God dang. Alright. Yeah, the wheel is cool. And I played it in VR too, because I have an Oculus. But it's just, I mean, you know, the desk I had at the time didn't really fit it properly. So that made it kind of, you know, a bummer. Alright, so we're going to do St. Louis, carrying a pickup truck to Springfield. So let's get into it. What's up, Popeye? How you doing? Today is going okay so far. Other than being sleep deprived, but that's nothing new. So we're going to carry one pickup truck. To Springfield. I didn't even see how many miles it was. But we're just exploring the state. See what the new state looks like on the DLC. And I mean, what's great about it, I mean, if you look at this map, they damn near got half the U.S. almost on here. Like, I believe North and South Dakota will probably be next. And then, was that Michigan? Or Minnesota, maybe? Yeah. Getting there. Definitely getting there. Alright, we're going 210 miles. Crazy bus or big rigs? I think I know what you're talking about with that crazy bus. It's a drastically different type of game. About 250, 300. Yeah, 210 is what we're clocked at. Alright. Just try to get there without fucking up the truck. Which is always a challenge. Thank you, sir. Alright, we're gonna bust her right out of here. Yeah, I'll check him out. I'll check him out for sure. Appreciate the recommendation. Gonna start Ark tomorrow, man. If you've never, have you ever played it? The Lonely Truck Stop Hookup DLC. I have not. I didn't know that was an actual thing. I don't think it is. I think you're making it a little funny. All right. I've got a red light here. Yeah, you're probably right, Paladin. I might have to do that in the future for sure. But I know a few people have been asking for me to stream this game again. And it's been 2 months. The new DLC came out, so it just kind of made sense to hop on here. I'll be doing a second stream later tonight. And that'll either be Schedule 1 with Nash. Or it may be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu if it's just me. But there's also an older game that I used to play that's like an item shop game where you run a shop. I might actually play that instead because I've been wanting to get back into that game, and I also wanted to stream it for you guys because I think you guys would really like the game if you got to see like a couple of minutes of it, because it's kind of like an anime style game, but it's called Resetir, an item shop's tale. It's like 15 to 20 years old at this point, but is a fantastic bartering game. You like run an item shop in an RPG, and you can do like quests and stuff and like find items in dungeons if you want to. But essentially all you do is you basically run an item shop. Oh, I didn't send a friend request on Switch yet. That's my bad. I haven't actually been on the Switch that much. I was on there last night for like 20 minutes, but I fell asleep literally playing a game. But I'll get you added on there eventually. That's my bad. I'm slow about shit. Yeah, I've heard that Moonlighter is similar. I need to check that one out. That one's been recommended to me a whole bunch. But man, I mean, just the style and vibe of Resetir is just so good. Okay, what an on-ramp. That was like 100 yards, if that, to get on the interstate here. Okay, but I do like this. They got the highway walls. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get over. And there's the classic, what do they even call that thing? A ring that you see in St. Louis. We're already breaking the speed limit, guys. I definitely feel like I'm trucking through a big city right now. Yeah, you haul stuff, you do jobs, you go from like point A to point B. They've basically got the entire West Coast. Like here, I'll show you real quick. Like all of this is in the game, and it's like it started with 3 states, like California, Nevada, and Arizona, I think, or maybe it was not Nevada, New Mexico. And they've slowly added more states to the game, and like basically we have like half of the United States on here now. They've been working on this game for like the past 10 years. And I've been buying the DLC as it came out, man. But like I haven't played enough to like really warrant all the states that I bought. But I just think it's cool to have like a game that has like so much of the US on it. What the fuck is going on here? Oh. Man, they wanted me to get off here too. We're getting off. I'm not gonna let that roadblock fuck me up. Try to give me a detour. I'm a professional truck driver. Oh, you beat Sabrina. Yeah, see, that's coming up in my game. But you know, you were there for both streams of Let's Go. Definitely gonna complete that on stream. What's up, Cappuccino? Got the nitro on. I mean, I just think, you know, the philosophy is no cop, no stop. So, like, you know, why go the speed limit when you could go faster? There's nobody out here. Yeah, the yellow routes on the map show me all the roads that I've been on. So, as you can see, there's a lot. I mean, obviously, I haven't been through Missouri because I just bought it. This is the first time playing it. But, yeah, I mean, like, if you look, like, I didn't really do much of anything with Kansas. I mean, there's so much going on that I've missed. I have drove through a lot through this side, but that was on a previous game save, so it doesn't show it. But yeah, I mean, there's so much of the game that I haven't even drove through. Like Texas, for example, that DLC was $20. Normally they're like $12, but Texas was 20, and I mean, like, look how much of Texas I actually went through. Like, so I need to play the game more often. What's up, Logan? Deadliest road in America in Missouri? What the fuck is this? we had a truck spill. And damn Walmart drivers, man. All these roadblocks, they trying to keep me off my path. I'm not gonna let it hold me down though. Just try Euro Truck sometime with Scania trucks. I should. I have Euro Truck Sim too. I definitely need to check that out. But we out here driving, man. But yeah, whenever they design the new states and put them in the game, they take a lot of time and they put a lot of good effort into it to make sure they get the landmarks just right. It's really sweet. I just like looking around a lot. Well, I wonder where those roads are in this game. If you guys know like what city and stuff, maybe we can go check it out. John Doll's going to get done? Hell yeah. Alright, we gotta weigh in. Off Highway 21 between Hillsborough and DeSoto. Let me see where that's at on this map here. I don't know where that would be. If it's in between some of these places, then I might have to figure that out. North of Hardy, Arkansas. Highway 63. Okay, we're on Highway 44, looks like. There'll be a detour on this route, but if we get another route, it might take us towards there. Got this IKEA truck. Hurry the fuck up! Let's get over here. Just recently, a mail truck shut it down for a fire. Oh, wow. Shut down the entire interstate? That's crazy. Alright, so it looks like we're a little over 100 miles out. I'll put this bad boy on cruise. Take a sip of some water here. Man, I tell you what, that bottle of water did not open peacefully. That shit got all over me, man. Yeah, I got you, last line. Why is everybody slowing down? Why did we do that? Why are we still doing that? Why does this game look low-key fun? It's pretty chill, man. It's one of those games where, like, I mean, I think the reason that this game is so fun is because it's so different than everything else. Like, you don't have to shoot anything, you don't have to solve a puzzle, you don't have to jump over anything, you just fucking chill and drive, man. What's up, Captain Blue? Euro Truck Sim 2 didn't have that much traffic. I've got a couple of mods on, but I think it's just like real life businesses and billboards and stuff. I don't think I added any extra traffic, but I know you can. I know you can add traffic with mods. What's up, Ernesto? Nice truck shower. Yeah, a little bit, man. That water bottle, man. The water bottle's punishment shall be, it shall be drink all the way. $55 miles out, going 70 into 70. Yeah, there is multiplayer to it, but honestly, I mean, I never really got the appeal of multiplayer on this because, I mean, they can't ride in the truck with you. They're just doing their own. They're doing their own hauls with you. So I mean, I guess if you want to drive with your buddies like next to you on the road, you can. But yeah, this is a relaxing game. I enjoy the noises of the road and stuff. Yeah, you can usually find this game on sale for $4.99. It's usually $5 because they know you gotta buy a lot of DLC for all the extra states and stuff. What's up, Y2K? Also, does the audio sound good? Like, can you hear me over the game and everything, or do I need to adjust it? Because I know, especially on the highway, it gets like super loud. Oh shit, I'm supposed to get off here. Are my lights on? Hold up. Okay, they are on, but it doesn't seem like the lights are on. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm looking at these audio levels, and like sometimes it sounds like, or it looks like the in-game audio is like super loud. Yeah, it does need to be on console. I think they'd probably wait until they finish the whole United States. So it'd probably be a couple more years, but I know there's some knockoff games like this on the Switch. And I imagine there's some knockoffs on Xbox and PlayStation as well. But yeah, basically any good PC game basically gets a knockoff on the Switch. And sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not. Alright, we are 8 miles out. I hear a train. We made it to Springfield. Oh, nice. Tells the Destiny 2 and Parasite Eve in the wild. That's what's up, man. And at least it was you that found them. Somebody that's not going to use them to exploit somebody for them, you know what I mean? Does the game include weather elements? It does. It rains. I don't think it snows, but I think you can get a snow mod. Honestly, it looks like it's going to rain in this game. Maybe. I did have a realistic rain mod, but I had to disable it because it's not up to date for the new DLC. So I'm hoping that disabling that didn't disable the rain from the game altogether. Because I do enjoy the rain in the game. Alright, go bust left. Going down here. Pretty cool looking spot over here. You're a crafty one, Justine. Alright. This looks like a big-ass parking situation. That's absurd. Where the fuck do they want that? I don't even know where that is. Was that back where I was? Okay, yeah, they want me to go back out here. Damn, B. That's like 2 miles away. It is a pretty chill game. Alright, open the gate so I can turn around. Oh. So we're gonna bust a left here. And they want us to go all the way down to this little parking lot area. I'm not sure what you said exactly, Ernesto, but it sounded like you said something about balls and laughed about it. Damn, this ain't the right way. Fuck. You don't need no instructions to know how to craft. Tell you what, I had to put together a vinyl record display earlier, and I'd already put one together before. I just bought a second one, but I definitely needed the instructions. Alright. Oh, we're going into like an actual like complex. I did not realize that there was like shit in these walls. That's pretty cool though. Oh! Oh my god, I did not realize there was a security check. I went to read that on the screen, and and ran into a fucking bar that is the strongest bar made from Superman trailer damage. What? Are you fucking kidding me? There's nobody here, and then as soon as I back up, this motherfucker wants to show up. That's bullshit. And oh yeah, now he's gonna leave. That's unbelievable. This is interesting though. I haven't seen anything like this in this game yet. Where you drive into an actual like complex. It's kind of nuts. Like, we are actually in the shit right now, folks. I thought he said something about chilling the balls. Just wasn't certain. Alright, it says do not enter, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm completely going the wrong way. Hey, good thing there's no traffic down here. That would be ass. Next time they ask me how I want to do the parking, I'm just gonna do it quick if it involves this shit. This is crazy. Oh, okay, I got you, Ernesto. Damn, I can't get back there that way. Man, they should just let me get out and drive the truck down there. Oh shit, my bad, G. Let me get out your hair. Alright, so how in the damn hell am I supposed to get over there? What's up, Gabriel? How big's the business? Not too bad. I think I got like at least one driver working for me. I haven't checked all that in a long time because this first time playing in like 2 months. Okay, maybe this was the way I was supposed to go here. Back here. There it is. Oh my god. They must think I'm a professional. You're here for my games collection. They got Popo mods. Actually, I mean, there's just police in the game. Oh god, turning it too harsh. Dude, if I did this in VR, I would be cooked. course, I'm only getting paid $7,000 for all this. Does not seem too fair. Slide that bitch in there. Appreciate it, Charlie Murphy. Parking shit is not my forte, man. Let's straighten her up a little bit here. The struggle. There we go. Get that motherfucker in there. Yeah. Ain't nobody skipping parking. We got it now. We gonna straighten it up a little bit, back it straight up. Yeah, we in it now, dog. I know that took a while, but I fucking did it, bro. What's up, Redbird? I made $7 grand doing all that. I tell you what, though, it was cool to do that. All right, let's see if they got any jobs that keep me in the state of Missouri. Nope, all these are taking me out, so we'll have to find another business. Just tap it in. That's right. Tap, tap, taparoo. Alright. I gotta remember how to get the fuck out of here. Dude, could you imagine working in a place like this? I'd be upset every day. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm going through here. I don't care what it says. Is this gonna open up? Oh, thank God. Bro, that shit was a maze, man. Actually, I need to go across the street and get some gas. Heckin Steve plays Minecraft to win. It kind of was a dungeon. I haven't really been in the mood to play Minecraft, man. I mean, I've played so much Minecraft. It'd be like me playing Ark. Played so much of that. I'd be upset. Oh, it looks like there might be a parking garage down here that I can buy. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we'll see if we can do it. and get some gay ass. Man. Why you want me to play Minecraft? Cause are you hyped because of the movie or something? Yeah, that tunnel that we just came out of and shit, like, I would hate to work in there, but you know there's probably people that do that every day, man. I have a lot of respect for those people because that seems like a tough place to work. Okay, where was this, yeah, it's over here. Need to go over here. Fuck that stop sign. Madden on Nintendo? It's happening though, for Switch too. We got the sunset. 8 p.m. in-game. Man, these red lights, bro. This is just like real life. Nobody even went, man. That's what's sad. Look, and you see the cop right there? Cop lurking, man. Fuck this red light, dude. Ain't nobody got time to sit in no red light. Alright, Dubach Incorporated. Yo, this is cool. I mean, they definitely put a lot of effort into these little setups, like where you pick up and shit. I thought there would be truck came out of nowhere. What's up, JFK? This is like a truck complex. I love driving in first person on GTA as well. Sometimes I don't even break the law, man. I just go for a little stroll. Alright, so what do we got over here? We got a recruitment agency. Yeah, this headquarters right here. Yeah, let me get this. How much? Ooh, 180 grand. That's a little too much for my blood. Yes, I did pay for the DLC. Got another question mark over here. Let's see if that's the repair. I think I do need a little repair. It's like a truck dealership. Freightliner. Shit, I might have to get a new truck. Except they're not open. So fuck. You started your YouTube channel, huh? That's great. Yeah, the loading times on Mortal Kombat is pretty crazy, man. Oh, we got jobs here. Let's see what they got. Oh man, they want us to take it to Texas. 40 grand though, that ain't bad. Cut through Oklahoma to go to Texas. 600 miles. We could do that and then we could drive all the way back. 40 grand, that'd get us close to how much it costs to buy that shit. What am I hauling? Oh, it's back there. We're going to be hauling trucks with the truck, carrying 3 trucks to Texas. Can I even haul this? Will this even work with the truck I got? With my old Peterbilt? My favorite Pokemon game? It's got to be Pokemon Silver. It's going to be a big trip. 650 miles all the way to Texas, so we got to lock in. We're cutting through Oklahoma. It's going to be a tough... I mean, dude. This is going to be a big haul right here. 40 G's. That's going to be tough just getting out of here. Why do they have to park like a shit? Goodness, that's close. Oh, I hit the car. Don't tell nobody. How the fuck they expect me to get out of here? Look, y'all shouldn't have parked there. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, gold and silver is goated, man. We're taking big turns here. Big turns. Hopefully it's going to be mostly a straight shot to where we're going, because that's going to be tough. Yeah, Generation 2 was my favorite for sure. Yo, how they want me to get this shit through here? They are nuts. I'm gonna show up with 3 trucks that are bigger than my truck, being hauled by my truck. That's crazy. I can't be taking no wrong turns in this. There's no room for error here. How much is gold and silver? I have no idea. Honestly, they're probably like, "Hey, Popeye, don't be talking smack about me jumping these curves, man. A trucker's got to do what a trucker's got to do." Gabriel says he's not even playing and he's nervous. I'm not feeling too yeehaw about the situation, but I do need 40,000 bucks. All right, give me the green light. Yeah, I mean, red and blue are around 80 or 70. So it kind of makes sense gold and silver would be around there or a little bit more, you know? See, once we're on the road and we're in the straight shot, it's going to be easy. It's just going to be all this bullshit. No, I'm playing with the Xbox controller. As someone with a CDL, I can tell you that hopping the curb is an instant fail. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. We ain't out here with a CDL. We out here with a Steve DL. We got the Steve DL license. And in the Steve DL, you could hop the curb, you could bump cars, set off alarms. You can do whatever you got to do. I don't know, man. They need to port all the Pokemon games over to the Switch Online. Do I think this game will run on a crappy PC? Yeah, you can play it on a crappy PC. You just have to play it in like 720p. Or, you know, maybe you could get 1080p on low. I think I'm on like high to like extreme set. I don't even know what my graphics are set to. Oh yeah. We're at 4K. Although it's not actually running at 4K because I have the monitor set to 1080 right now. I didn't want to like overwork the system doing this at 4K and streaming it on the same computer. But yeah, it looks like I got it all at high and some ultra settings. So, yeah. Yeah, you can play it on Windows XP. You could call this company Big Sexy Truckin. I call it Heckin Halls. But I do like Big Sexy Truckin, that's cool. Mofos be straight up on the grass. Well, I can confirm that CDL or regular license, people are not obeying the road out there anymore. Like, everybody's just doing whatever they want. Like, I'll be going 40 in a 35, which is like the max that you can go, and people are like passing me. So like nobody's obeying speed limits anymore. You don't think this game has enough detail to need 4K? Honestly, man, if you see it in 4K, it looks pretty great, man. I will say, like, the grass and stuff is definitely not high res like you would want. But when you go through the cities and stuff and see, you know, all that shit, I mean, in 4K, it looks pretty good. I gotta turn here. Yeah, even like the interiors, man. It's kind of hard to see because it's dark, but why am I so nice and cool? Well, you know, some people wouldn't necessarily feel that way. But, I mean, this is just how I want to be, so I guess if you think that's nice and cool, that's great. Yeah, it does have pretty good lighting. Sun's still setting. It's 8:40 p.m. Thinking about buying some French fries, some Asade French fries. Yeah, I appreciate games with good graphics too, but I always appreciate a game being fun over anything. As long as it's fun, I can overlook graphic errors and stuff. Or graphic inferiorities. Inferiority? Is that a word? I feel like I'm making shit up out here on the road. That's probably some language I picked up in the hood. I do know one thing though, that these people gotta stay out of my way, because I'm trying to haul ass. I gotta go 600 miles. Steve is cool unless your name is Chase after the right price. That is true, man. I think video game graphics will continue to improve, but they won't be drastic like they were when we went from PS1 to PS2. Like, it's always just going to be kind of like inched a little bit better. James with the 20-piece, man. Hey, thanks, James. Appreciate that, man. Oh, look, Sydney got gifted one. Hell yeah. It's always good when people that are actually here watching get gifted, man. Because it doesn't happen often. Alright, we are hauling ass. Hell yeah, James, you the man. I'm glad you got the membership, Sydney. You definitely show up to a lot of live streams, so it makes sense that you should get it. Yeah, it's just completely random. Alright, we go 82 miles, 81 miles per hour, 579 miles to go. They're saying that we're going to arrive at 7 in the morning. So I guess we're going to stay on this highway like most of the time. Whoops. Yeah, we're just riding Interstate 44. Okay, actually, we're going to switch over to I-40 at some point. Hell yeah. Some retro guy fucks a lot? Oh, he said I lurk a lot. I thought he said I furk a lot. I seriously thought that was an F. I thought he said I furk a lot. Well, hopefully he does get to furk a lot. Well, yeah, he be lurking. I see you on there. If this game operated in real time, would I play it? You mean like if it actually took me like 20-something hours to do this drive? Probably not. But maybe. Maybe I'd do some like short drives. I tell you this though, I bet you, because I've done a long trip before. Let's see, like, I have done, before Texas came out, I did one from like here all the way up to like the top of Washington. And it literally took like 3.5 hours. So if you were to do that from like the bottom of Texas all the way to the top, it would probably take like 5 hours to do that. And that was with me speeding. Alright, hold on. Let me read these chats real quick. I can't drive and read. What's your favorite meal? I'm thinking about trying something new. Honestly, like, my favorite meal is chicken wings, which is kind of lame. I mean, I do like spaghetti a lot too, and tacos. Specifically, I like to do the turkey tacos because turkey has more protein, and it's actually cheaper than ground beef now. But also, if you have a crock pot, you could slow cook some chicken breasts with like taco seasoning, and then you can have like chicken fajita tacos, and it's pretty good. This game is pretty huge. James says he twerks sometimes, a lot. Drive and read bad? Come on, Popeye, you just trying to see me crash. Will I ever do YouTube full time? Honestly, I hope I don't. I like having it as a hobby. If it was like my full-time job, I feel like I'd stress over it way more. And I already sometimes do stress over it. Oh, I had to pay a toll? The Will Rogers Turnpike? Fuck Will Rogers. So I'm not making 40 G's off of this trip. I'm making 39,990, or excuse me, 89. Fucking $11. What a crock. Saying that really bad. Well, you know what? Maybe you should be like some retro guy and Furk a lot, man. Going 81 into 82 into 75. I'm trying to get somewhere. I had to pay another $11 for Will Rogers again. I had to pay that fucking cocksucker $22. What an asshole. What a complete asshole. If Will Rogers was here right now, I'd fucking punch him in the dick. Yeah, you can purchase stuff. You can purchase new trucks. You can purchase upgrades. You can purchase designs. You can also purchase properties like your like headquarters, like truck headquarters. So you can have like different truck warehouses in different states, and then you can hire other workers, and then they'll like earn money for you too, and you kind of like make like a trucking business kind of thing. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of good uses for the money. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, well, I got a couple of things to say about Will Rogers here. First of all, the fucking balls on this guy to have two first names. And second of all, I had to pay him $22 for his privileged road so he can suck on my fucking cock. That's what I think. When are they adding lot lizards? I don't know. Apparently you can get that in some... You get that as a DLC, apparently. 82 into 60. We're driving through Tulsa. Of course, it's dark, so you can't really see much of it. But, you know what? How about I'll just turn my trucking lights off. I'm just kidding. Hey, at least it's, like, mostly a straight shot. Not much traffic out here because it's the middle of the night. On a nice bridge here. The bridge to Terabithia. Oh, we got some struction up here. That's like my dad would say. He'd call it struction. Because he was a southern fella. Damn, all going down to one lane. You butt fuckers. What are y'all doing out here? Mick and me used to live in Tulsa? Did you used to have to pay the $11 tolls on the Will Rogers Turnpike? Listen, man. I just wanted to take a sip of water. Now, why the fuck did you do this to me? That's a true simulation of real life right there. I was driving fine, and this bastard done came over on me. All Oklahomians avoid the Will Rogers Turnpike. I bet so. He's just sitting there counting his $11 tolls. Although I hope it's not actually $11. Hopefully it's only like $5 or $2. 11 seems like a lot for a damn toll. Yeah, Popeye, you got what you wanted, man. You wanted me to crash. There it was. My truck's gonna be in pieces by the time this is over with. Are you serious? I gotta pay another one? Turner? The Turner Turnpike. Dude, why in the fuck? You gotta have $50 just to drive around this city, man. See, it takes me forever to accelerate even to the speed limit. There's a lot of turnpikes. It sounds like Oklahoma kind of sucks. You know, to be honest with you. I hear they got good barbecue. But, it's too many tolls, man. Broken Arrow all around Tulsa. Alright, so what you're telling me is that I might be running into a Broken Arrow turnpike. What's up, Bandit? 415 miles to go. I already had one crash on this trip. Technically two if you count me hitting that parked car. And there we go. Another $11. So far I've spent $44 driving this trip. Not to mention how much it's going to cost me to repair my car. Oh, your excitement is chasing the tornadoes? Well, hopefully they don't go through the toll bridge. Couldn't imagine chasing a tornado and having to stop and pay someone a toll. Got banned from LW Schroyer's live stream for dissing resellers. I'm proud of you, Bandit. Good work, man. Keep up the good work, man. That could be why the pay's that much. Because they knew I was gonna have to pay half of it in goddamn fees getting back. Y'all gotta get out of my way. I should do a video on him. I gotta find the right video to do. Oh, I gotta go this way, fuck. Oh yeah, chasing tornadoes. I mean, Storm chasers, I mean, that's a serious thing, so I don't doubt it, man. Thank you, user KN11. Chase is a scumbag. I can't wait to do more videos on him. Maybe I should just bash on him the whole month. Spend a whole month on each reseller this year. Nah, I think I wanna check out some new resellers, get some new blood on the channel, maybe some Phoenix resale, you know, revisit some Phoenix resale. See what's good. Alright, we are on Interstate 40. So we're about halfway there. Going all the way down to Lubbock, Texas. And then we're going to end up on I-27. Okay, appreciate that, Bandit. I'll have to check that out. If this game is accurate, there should be another toll coming up. I don't know, I switched interstates, so I might be okay, right? Chase after the right month. Yeah, we'll make it a thing. Like how he has the Pokebank, we'll have the chase after the right month. It's like, we are celebrating chase after the right price, bashing reselling month. Instead of the 12 days of Christmas, it'll be the 12 days of chase. Just 12 videos in a row. Chase's reseller scum 3, reseller scum 4, 5. It'd be like sequels. We'll just keep popping them out like they're Saw movies. 40 has no tolls. Thank God, man. I need my $11. You know what I'm saying? I need it. Though, almost less than 300 miles there. Honestly, doing this in the daytime in the game probably would have sucked because it would have been like so much more traffic. What's up, Daniel? Hope you're having a good Sunday. This is I'm gonna do another stream tonight as well. I'm going to play a different game tonight. I'm just not sure which game it is yet. It might be Schedule 1 with Nash, it might be Pokemon, or it might be this older game that I really want to stream called Reseteer, which is a game where you run an item shop. It's really good. I used to play it all the time. Was I able to ride the Gyarados? No. You can ride him in the water, but you can't ride him on land. That's what we found out. Or at least you can't ride him until you unlock the ability to do surf, or whatever they call surf in the new games. But I'm assuming that means you can only ride him in the water. But I could ride Onyx, which is kind of ridiculous, but I actually saw in a video that riding Onyx has a benefit of being able to get the flying Pokemon. Because apparently Pokemon fly up high and you can only reach them if you're on an Onix or flying. Oh shit, bruh. Dude, no, ain't no way that truck turned like that. Yeah, Onix was cool, he's just kind of slow. So I think really the only reason you'd want to ride him is so you can reach the flying Pokemon before you're able to fly. But yeah, I haven't played any more of that since I closed the stream. So whenever I resume streaming Pokemon, we'll be starting where we left off. Must be Asian. What? Oklahoma is full of casinos, smoke shops, and Indian reservations. That sounds like a lot of places, to be honest with you. Especially those last two. I mean, we got casinos in North Carolina, and we've got plenty of smoke shops. And we have a few reservations for the Native Americans. Asian truck driver? Oh, the truck driver that cut me off. Oh, yes. Nothing like a Sunday trucking experience than talking about how Asians are bad at driving. You know, gotta have it, man. Any way to turn up the mic volume? So the game's too loud, right? I thought so, man. Let me turn that down more. Because, I mean, like, when I'm looking at my recording software, my mic's pretty loud. So, I think I just need to turn the game down more. So we'll try... I mean, I got master volume on the game at, like, 15%. Yeah, the humming. You should be able to hear me a little bit better now. That's what puts you in the zone to play, though, is that loud interstate tire humming. Hey, I'm old and deaf too, man. Alright, 224 miles to go. We were making good time here. We were speeding. Barely speeding. 76 and a 75. I mean, I'd go 100 if the truck would actually go that, but I mean, I'm hauling so many trucks. My poor little engine. Oh yeah, you know what? It might be the engine. My bad. Yeah, it's totally the engine. Get a turbo in the Peterbilt. I think I just need to buy a new truck, like a better one, because this is kind of a smaller truck. Small truck hauling 3 big trucks, and they happen to also be yellow, which I think is cool. But all right, why y'all driving so slow, man? I got a small Peterbilt. It's all I could afford at the time. Honestly, I could have bought a better truck by now. I just haven't thought about it. I've just been kind of just doing more, you know, freight hauls and stuff. All right. I've already used half of my fuel to get there, so I have to fill up again once we're done. Just got off of work, ripping bowls and watching the stream. When will I play the grocery store again? You know, I was looking at my past streams, and it has been a little bit, so I think I'll probably get back on the grocery shop soon. Probably sometime this week we'll play it. I just got so many games that I want to stream, and I don't have enough time to stream every day almost. So it's just taking a little bit to get around to everything, but also I want to stream some new stuff. That's kind of why I'm doing like 2 streams today. That way I can get some different stuff out. Oh shit, Daniel with the 20 piece. Appreciate that, buddy. Heckin groceries, that's right. Let's see, we got ODAGC, JMC, Mark, Abnormal. Let's see if any names for people that are actually watching currently. Big Daddy DK, I've seen him in the live stream before. Lionheart. Ohio Grassman. Nice. Ohio Grassman. He watches the streams too, so that's great, man. Daniel says, watch your video on Chase. Used to love watching these guys. Phoenix stopped and started watching actual collectors. Now instead of resellers, I knew something was off. They're scalpers. Gross. Absolutely, man. Well, I'm glad you decided not to support them anymore, because, I mean, Chase and Phoenix, they're good content for resellers, but I mean, for people that actually want to buy and collect games, their entire business model is to make games harder to get and more expensive. So, you know, at the core, that's all you really need to know about them, and that sucks. You're in Ohio, let's go. They make you feel gross watching? Well, I just think, like, what really makes me mad about it all, especially with Chase, is when he goes to these conventions and the video starts and he's like, I'm gonna buy every Star Wars game that I see, or I'm gonna buy every handheld, or I'm gonna buy every Pokemon or every Mario game. And it's like, bitch, why are you doing that? Like, you're doing that because you need a video idea. But really, I mean, like, all you're doing is you're just making those games harder for people to find. Unless they fucking go online to Whatnot or eBay or Amazon, where they'll have to pay way more than they should. And, I mean, the fact that people still support them and they come on my videos and they talk shit to me because they like those people that do that, it just sucks. Like, it's disappointing, but I get it. I mean, I guess those people don't really care about the games either. They just care about the money, so they support people like Chase and Phoenix Resale, because those people that get mad about it, they inspire to be those people. Like, they want to be like retro video game empires, and that's just not me. I want to play the fucking games, and I want people to be able to play the games. And I don't want people to have to pay out the ass for something that shouldn't be as expensive as it is. They never buy uncommons. I'm sure they can flip uncommons for something. Well, you know, Phoenix, you know, he takes every game now, or just about every game. And I was watching one of his videos earlier, and apparently he has like 10 employees now, which is fucking nuts. I mean, I didn't know that he had hired a bunch of people like that, but yeah. And that's the other thing too, is like, they sell more than the store does. Like, they charge more for the stuff than the store does. So why do they need 40% off? Like, why does Chase need 40% off? You know, like, he wants all the profit margins for himself. That's why. And it's just fucking sad. Yeah, the common stuff, yeah. Well, it's like in the last video I did on Chase, you know, he bought all those Doom copies for the Xbox One. That's a pretty common game. But it's going to start to be less common, because all them people that watch his videos, if they want to sell to him on the buy list, they'll probably find them for cheap and ship them off to him, just like Phoenix Resale does it. Yeah, buy low, sell high, but I mean, these motherfuckers are buying extremely low and selling extremely high. Like, It's not right, dude. I personally wouldn't buy Doom on the Xbox One. I would rather just play that. It's probably on the Game Pass, or it's probably on sale digitally for like $2 or $3 or $5. I feel like that's a game that I would try out for $5 digitally, but I mean, I'm not gonna pick that up physical in the store. Well, see, that's the thing too, is if he buys up enough of them, eventually it'll be harder to get, and then word will get around that the game's hard to find, and that'll like make it, it's like creating a false rarity, and then that makes it more expensive. Yeah, Dark Ages, it is going to be on Game Pass, and that's coming out soon, right? Used to build PCs and sell them on Craigslist. Wow, and they would undercut you? $200? That's fucked up, man. I would have told him to kick rocks, but I guess when you're in a situation where you desperately need some cash, you kind of just have to get screwed over. And that sucks, man. I'm not trying. I've been in situations like that personally a lot throughout life, and I know a lot of people have. So I just, like, when I see people well off, like how Chase is, going into these stores and trying to just get as much out of them as he can, just suck them completely dry. I guess that's why I take it more personal, because I've been the guy in the situation where I had to do some stuff that I didn't necessarily want to do, but I had to do it because I wanted to eat, or I had to pay my power bill or something, you know, in my 20s. What's up, Grease Monkey? How you doing? May 13th for Doom. Gotcha. Yo, we're 11 miles out. I can't believe we're almost there. That's crazy. We'll be getting off right here. What's up, Billy? Oh yeah, he was definitely... Phoenix did that interview. He had an agenda for that interview. So yeah. Big turn, big turn. You gonna make a video on that doll when it's done, Justine? Yeah, nobody needs 30 copies of Doom. $2,200 games in one day to Amazon. I'll have to watch that video. He said it was in one of the recent Caterpie videos. Hell yeah, $700 for running a red light. I don't give a fuck. Should have been green, there was nobody coming. Alright, we made it, man. Well, at least they've got a wide entrance here. Pause. Oh, okay. They're not going to maybe do a complicated parking for this because they know that shit's difficult. I might not even do this basic parking. We'll have to see. They don't even charge 30 for Wii Sports, man. They charge like 50 now. And keep in mind, that game at retail was only $20 when it was released individually. This ain't gonna be too tough to do. Honestly, probably just straighten it out. Oh, actually, this has like... I'm just gonna skip that. Fuck that, dude. Yeah, Wii Sports did come free with the Wii for the entire time. As far as I remember, you got it with every Wii. Maybe not the red one, like the last Wii they put out, but yeah, it was with every Wii other than that. Gotta do yard work, have fun. Alright, Daniel, well, thanks for, well, Daniel number 2, because we got 2 Daniels in here. Appreciate you, Daniel E. And have fun with the yard work, man. Yeah, $50 for Wii Sports. If you go on Amazon right now, I think it's $50. It might be 40, but it's not 30. I know that. He was trying to implicate you by implying that you would cite negative views to your fans who harassed them, which make me the aggressor, the effing moron, or that effing moron. Look, man, you know, at the time when I did the interview with Phoenix, I knew that he was going to have his own personal agenda on why he's doing it. He wasn't doing it to help me out, obviously, because, I mean, my whole channel was just bashing him. The reason I decided to do it anyways, though, is because I knew that it would be good for my channel to have a lot of views and to get some subscribers. But, looking back, I mean, it wasn't really worth it to do it. But it was really cool that a big YouTuber did come on the channel. And, sorry, I just put some new nicotine gum in. It was cool that a big YouTuber came on, you know, despite all the shit I was talking to about him in my videos and stuff. But, I mean, deep down, I knew that he wasn't doing it to be nice. You know, he was doing it because he wanted to slow me down or stop me from making so much content on him. Which, I mean, I never stopped making videos on him, so it didn't really work out. And I did have some people that were mad at me for a while. But the thing is a lot of the people that got mad at me, they never wanted me to be a person. You know, or they didn't want me to have a cordial conversation with him. They just wanted me to be exactly what he was describing. The aggressor, the bully. But that's never... I mean, that's been part of the entertainment for sure, but I mean... And then people were mad at me because I apologized to him for, like, calling him a bunch of names and stuff. Like, I mean, dude, like... It is what it is, though. Alright, I definitely want to head back to Missouri. We gotta find some more jobs. We need to find a job that takes us back to Missouri. Maybe we could check out this real quick. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Shit. Oh, shit, let's head down to Tyson. Let's see if we can do something for the old Tyson Meats. Probably should have repaired my truck while I was down there. $51 for the Nintendo Select. That's crazy, man. I need to make a video. I actually thought about this. I need to make a video that's just talking about don't buy retro games on Amazon. Not even specific to Phoenix Resale, but just in general. As like an educational type of video. So people don't buy on there because it's absurd. Please do a Richie Hustles video. It's still in the queue. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I mean, it's still in the queue, man. It's coming. He was receipt checked for 3 carts of clearance items. That's crazy. I'm glad you weren't mad, Daniel, but yeah, a lot of people watched that video and they fucking hated it. Most of them are gone now, though. And now just the core real Heckin Steve fans are left. Yeah, you should, Justine, because a lot of people like stuff like that, and like they need more videos like that, you know? Yeah, exactly, family. He is ashamed. He's ashamed. I mean, he's not really ashamed of it. He's just trying not to draw that much attention to it because he doesn't want a big stink to come from that, you know? But see, now it's probably the opposite. It's not that he doesn't want people to know how expensive he sells his games for because of, like, consumer side. He probably doesn't want the people that sell their games to him to know how much he's going to sell them for, because then they might not want to sell to him. You know, they just go do it themselves, create their own Amazon seller accounts, and he would rather you funnel through him, so that's probably why he's like that now. What's up, Clyde? Deal with the comic resellers? Yeah, I bet, man, because there's so many different comics that come out every month. Like, Batman usually has a couple of different series at one time. Spider-Man's the same way. The Avengers, sometimes they have different story arcs going on. It's crazy, honestly. I used to love buying comics, but man, it's just so much going on. Like, if you want to read everything and not pirate, like, if you want to actually legitimately read all the comics, you're talking like $200-300 a month. Alright, let's see what jobs Tyson's got here. Okay, so we don't have any that are going back to Missouri. In fact, all of these are going more west. Well, this one's going to Denver. That's another 600-mile trip to fuck. Nah, I don't want any of those jobs. Maybe I could just find one from here. Alright, that one starts in Missouri. I need one that ends in Missouri, you sons of bitches. There's that one, but obviously that's way too far away. Oh well. I'll tell you what. Let's do the one that, let's see here. Look at that one. That's a 1,500-mile trip. No way. Yeah, I don't want to do any of these. Let's keep driving around. Got the entire maximum carnage set from an eviction. Damn. Get them chicken nuggets and strips. I was going to, but Tyson, I mean, they want me to take it to the wrong places, man. I'm trying to go more east. Tell you what, let's just drive up. We'll just drive back to Missouri. It's going to take a while, but we'll get there. Actually, I could quick travel. I forgot about that. Shit. I think I can quick travel. Hold up. There we go. We'll quick travel up here. Let's see. We'll go... Oh, it costs me money to do that. Cool. Alright, we'll go back to Springfield then. Yeah, honestly, like, if you're gonna read comics, the omnibuses are great. Usually save a lot. I mean, it costs more up front, but you save a lot in the long run. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss. Alright, I'm back. Not doing it right. If you're a truck driver, you need to piss in a bottle. Listen, man. Well, I gotta repair my truck, though. Oh, it's gonna be free? Oh, $1,400? No big deal. Go from Cali to New York. New York's not in the game yet, but, I mean, you can take some far drives. Truck dealers closed again? God dang. Well, actually, they open in like 28 minutes. Maybe I should just chill here for this to open. Give me a Freightliner truck. You're right, I need to be a method actor with truck driving. Well, I gotta get me a piss jug. Take me a piss in a jug here. Hit like for Steve. Appreciate that, Sydney. A Gatorade bottle. Yeah, I like a Gatorade bottle because it's a big enough opening, you know, for the pee-pee. Like, if you try to pee in a water bottle these days, man, then water bottle openings are small. What's up, little truck? Time to hit that dusty trail. I'm actually waiting for the place to open. It's 7:35 in the game. They open at 8 a.m. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute and wait for that. Gatorade Lime Yellow is the only one that works as a piss bottle. You know, people sleep on the lemonade or the lemon lime flavor of Gatorade, but it's pretty good, man. And I mean, that was the first one. That was the first flavor. What's crazy though is like when I was a kid, man, there was only like 3 flavors of Gatorade. As far as I remember, there was only like 3 or 4. Did I wash my hands? Of course I washed my hands, man. That seemed too fast for a bathroom visit? I mean, the bathroom is like, it's like right over there, dude. It's not that far. I mean, look, I don't go to the bathroom until I have to go to the bathroom. So when I get in there, I only need like 45 seconds. I'm not going in there doing taxes or cartwheels. Like, I'm in there pee-peeing or poo-pooing, and then I'm leaving. Gotta stock up on chew tobacco. I got my nicotine gum in. Wee Watson doesn't need a big opening. Nah, man, you need leeway. You need leeway for the P-way. Cause you don't wanna become a statistic, man, and miss that bottle in the car. Red, yellow, blue, orange. Oh, you're naming the old school Gatorade flavors. Yeah, I think there was the blue one. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you had lemon lime, which is the yellow. You had fruit punch, which was the red one. And then I think they had the glacier, or not the glacier, but it was a blue flavor. Cool blue, maybe? Your bathroom is 5 feet away? Mine is literally on the other side of the wall of the room I'm in. So, it takes like 10 seconds to get there. 20 to 30 seconds to pee-pee. 5 to 10 seconds to wash the hand. And then that's it. Because you only need to wash one hand. I only touch the pee-pee with one hand, okay? If that's what you need to know. Lemon, lime, and orange. They were the only 2 flavor options for 20 years until the addition of fruit punch in 1983. Okay. Well, I was born in 90. So maybe there were more than 3, but I remember only seeing like 3 when I was a kid. I tell you what, the time is taking forever. But I really do want a new truck, so. Do I have any drivers? I don't even have a truck. I don't even have another driver. But if I buy a new truck, then I could hire a driver and have them drive the Peterbilt. Do I have a garage, though? Okay, I have one garage. Well, shit. Born in 79, Gatorade was in glass bottles. Great content. How to piss in a bottle and if I wash my hands. Well, I just think that people are asking me to piss in a bottle instead of going to the bathroom, but then they want to ask me if I wash my hands. If I pissed in a bottle in a truck, you think I wash my hands? Could you imagine working at the truck dealership? You open at 8 a.m. and like 10 minutes before open, there's a dude in a truck waiting in the parking lot ready to come in and buy a truck. $46 ain't bad. I'm turning 35 on Friday. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I made it that far. That's a long time. In-game time, 7:50. And this truck dealership better not be late. They better show up on time. Trying to buy me a truck. I might actually need to take a loan out. I could take me out a loan of 400 grand. God dang. I'm just thinking, like, I need to buy this garage right here for 180. But then I'm gonna need money to buy a truck. I could borrow up to 500 grand. So that's a lot of money though. 1,800 a day for 100 grand. I don't know. Let's just get the truck. Close to 30. Sydney turns 45 on the 2nd of May. What's up, Hawaiian Hammer? What's up, Riolan Suico? Hopefully I said that right. Coming close to 30 feels strange to say. 30's a long time, man. Destined to be together. Worked at GameStop Funko. There were people waiting outside all the fucking time. Yeah, I miss Funko Land. Funko Land was awesome. If Funko Land was still around, I'd probably show up at open and wait around too. Yeah, we're pretty laid back over here on the live stream with the mods. I mean, I got a couple of mods, but I don't think they've ever had to put the work on nobody. 10-ply. Like 10-ply toilet paper? You know, I'll tell you a funny story while we wait for this fucking truck dealership to open. So, my old roommates, like this is probably like 10 years ago, they'd get mad at me because I would buy like the 1,000 sheets per roll toilet paper, which is like 1-ply, you know? And they'd be like, I need something better than that, man. I need the 2-ply. And I would literally take the roll of toilet paper and I would fold the ply. I'd fold it over and I'd be like, look, now it's 2-ply. And then look, now it's 3-ply. And I would just keep folding it. Because that's so fucking stupid. I need 2-ply toilet paper. Bitch, you're going to use multiple pieces of it. Like, it's going to be like 30-ply the way you be wiping your butthole. Anyways, having a bidet is awesome. Oh, it's a bad joke for calling someone soft? Yeah, 10-ply. 10-ply, man. I be making 10-ply with that 1-ply 1,000 sheets per roll, man. You fold that bitch over 10 times. There you go. 10-ply. 38 is the new average for a first-time homeowner. Yo, you ain't lying. Yo, you want to know? I've been thinking about making a video on this, too. One of the big reasons that homes are super expensive now is because of Airbnb. Because all these little dickholes that could get loans went out and bought up houses to make them into Airbnbs. You know, because we don't need motels and hotels. Like, I looked on there the other day, and just in my city, which is like a small city of like 80,000 people, I guess it's not too small, but I mean, it's not huge like Charlotte. There are 300 houses on Airbnb for my city. So you can just imagine all across the U.S., there are thousands and thousands and thousands of homes that are no longer available to purchase because they're used as Airbnb. What's Airbnb? It's basically like a motel service, except for you rent out people's homes for a couple of days. It's fucking stupid. Okay, so my truck has 500 horsepower. So we need something better than that. Look, that's got 505. That's what we need right there. Oh, I can't buy this? Fuck. I can only buy a 450? Oh, and I'm going to be trading my truck in. Can I make it faster? So with this, we could haul heavy cargo. It says Cummins. Oh, these are the engines. Okay, cool. Yeah, give me that 565 horsepower, motherfucker. That's what I want. Transmission. Wait, how much is this truck gonna cost? Oh, down there, 167 grand. Okay, so I've only made it like a little more expensive. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. Can I put my logo and name on the truck? Maybe. What color do we want? You trying to get it murdered out with midnight? Go blue. Go fire red. I think we're probably going to go red. Although I do like silver a lot. Heckin' trucking. Save money for the lot lizards. I got plenty of money, man. Metallic. Oh, we got some designs that we got some swag down here. All right. We about to be trucking right here. No way. Is this rebel flag? Okay, no. Okay, good. Flames. Should we go full badass here with the flames? Okay, that looks stupid. I think I'm just going to go with a regular red. It's only $3,900. This is all like 20-something thousand bucks. Oh wait, go back. How did I come up with the name Heckin Steve? Viper Blue? Well, you don't like the red? I'm not messing with any of these accessories. That's too much work. Could always do that later. Whoops. I came up with the name Heckin Steve. Like, you know, there's the dog memes where they're talking about the dog's a heckin' good boy and all that. Well, I just thought that Heckin Steve had a really good, like, flow to it. Or sounded good, so I went with that for the YouTube name. Which is funny, because I don't really like dogs. I love cats more. But I just think heckin is a pretty funny word. Like, you know, he's a heckin' good boy. Bam, bam, big loads. The world gradually turns to shit. You can play Inzoi? What is that? Is that a game? Yeah, we're going with the red. Because I want people to know who I am while I'm out here. Alright. So I'm going to trade in my truck for 104 grand. Sweet. And then I think it cost me like 70 grand on top of that. But no more Peterbilt for me. We got the Freightliner. We got 60 more horsepower. It's tearing ass around the backyard. Yet it's standing still. Now we got a big boy truck for big boy hauls. And for big boy pissing. We're going to need a big boy jug for our big boy dinghy. Speaking of the devil, what's your cat's name, by the way? I thought it was the censored version of fucking Steve. I think I made a joke like that once. I think I said that in a live stream. I said it's supposed to be fucking Steve, but I couldn't put that, so I put Heckin. I mean, that works too. Yo, look at this. We got the sleeper back here. We got the nice leather. Ooh, that engine. That engine. That's a quiet engine right there. Oh yeah, we gonna be hauling ass, no pun intended. Alright, we need to get a job here. Alright, where is a place to get a job? Back there. Oh, you named your cat Sid Vicious after the Sex Pistols. That's cool. Need to install a toilet in the back. There ain't no toilet back there? I need to pick up some jugs. Alright, let's see what kind of jobs they got for you, boy. I'm thinking we do one more small job, and then I'm gonna end the stream. And we'll be back later tonight for more. Okay, so they're talking about Texas again. And they're talking about Kansas. You know, I haven't been to Kansas a lot, so let's do the Kansas trip. Superworms, isopods, and millipedes as pets. I think you've talked to me before about your bugs. Or I guess you probably call them insects. So if I say your bugs, it kind of doesn't sound like polite. You know what I mean? Sounds like Justine's bugs. Doesn't sound as good as Justine's insects. How much would this truck cost in real life? Well, I don't know how much it would cost in real life, but I traded in the other truck for 104 grand, and then it cost 71 grand on top of that to get it. So in the game, it was like 170 something thousand dollars, but am I hauling more trucks? And they're all red. That's so weird. That the last haul was all yellow, and I had a yellow truck. Now I have a red truck, and all the trucks are red. I know it didn't do that on purpose to match me. I think we're going to have an easier time hauling trucks this time around, though, because we got a stronger engine. Wait, is the truck telling me that I'm about to hit something? I got advanced technology in this truck, man. Look, just let me go out this way, man. Don't make me go the other way. Just open this side. Just open it. Why you gotta do me like this, man? You know it's gonna be harder than hell to get out of here. I'm just gonna go for a little bit. We'll be back later. I'm doing 2 streams today. Oh fuck, don't hit. We're hitting. We're definitely hitting. It's not gonna make it through. Don't tell me I just got stuck. It is gonna be so hard to get out of here. Look how these trailers are turning. Oh my god. I'm gonna break these trucks, man. It is possible to haul that many trucks. But usually they set you up in a scenario where you don't have to turn so fucking bad. I am not stuck. But I am gonna have to, like, do some finagling to even get out of here. Honestly, I should have came this way to begin with. I didn't know I could come this way. I'm gonna have to go all the way down here and turn around. You just got a truck driving ad on here? Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to hit the curb. I'm gonna make this delivery. We just did one. Look, we made it out of the parking lot, and that's half the battle right there. Alright, we're good now. We're just going to be taking some serious turns. Once we get on the interstate, this will be a lot easier. I played it in VR. It is pretty fun in VR. We on the way. Whoa. I'm only a little bit over the line. Yeah, I mean, VR is pretty sick. In some ways, I mean, like, you could do a lot of exploration in VR. It's pretty impressive. Man, these roads suck. Yeah, I agree with that about the VR. You give it another 10 years, that shit'll be crazy. One thing I can tell you for sure, and anybody that has a VR headset can tell you the same, but they probably won't. But watching Korn in VR is pretty fucking crazy. I think if you were to play a Spider-Man game in VR, you would probably get sick. But I have played a kayak game where you just, like kayak around this lake and stuff. Or I guess it's a canoeing game. That's pretty fun. Like seeing the nature and all that. That game actually tires you out too, because you're literally sitting there oaring constantly. It's a workout. A lot of VR games are a workout. Yeah, the kayak VR game, that's the one I'm talking about, but I have it on the Oculus. But yeah, it's the same game. Beat Saber is also really fun to play in VR. Sir, you gotta drive faster than that, man. Oh, we got some construction. He's gonna try to jump over in front of me. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that shit. Quest 3. I got the Quest 2. I haven't booted up my VR headset in at least 7 or 8 months. I think the last thing I did on it is I watched Jurassic Park in 3D. Or it was I watched some movie. Maybe it was Spider-Man. I miss 3D TVs, man. I wish they wouldn't have done away with that. Now that I can actually afford one, they don't sell them. It's fucked up. Batman for Quest 3 is good. What's the most money I've made off a video? Like one video by itself? I guess it would have to be that "Don't Let Video Game Collecting Ruin Your Life" video, because that's got the most views. I don't know exactly how much money I made off of that video. Hold on, I'll check real quick. So this is like just from views, right? Like we're not counting super chats or anything, or super thanks. So like, "Don't Let Video Game Collecting Ruin Your Life" is the most popular video that I've ever done, with 144,000 views. And just off of the ad revenue in total, so not all at once, but that video by itself has made $452. And that was for 144,000 views. Usually a video makes like $25 or $20 to $30, depending on how many views it gets. Like I think the Chase After the Right Price video I just put out, I think it made like $26. But it also only got like 6,000 views compared to the other one. But the man, the bitch about being a YouTuber though is the taxes. Like having to pay a bunch of taxes, because they don't tax you on any of your videos. They just give you the 1099 at the end of the year, and then when tax season rolls around, you just have to pay all your taxes at once. Yeah, I keep getting, as long as it keeps getting views, I keep getting money for it, but like, it's not like I don't get $400 off of it every month. Like, I just got $400 off of it total. Damn, I'll have to get over. None of these assholes are gonna let me over, man. Oh, the trucker's gonna let me over. Appreciate it, big dog. What's up, Gustavo? Well, that was the first vid of mine you saw. That's awesome. You might have been a little surprised when you watched some of my other videos and they're completely different. Like, because in that video I was just talking about collecting in general, but I know that I got a lot of subscribers off of that video, and that's a good thing, but I also lost a lot of subscribers like after they watched my other stuff and realized that I don't always make videos like that. And I like to switch it up. I don't like to just make the same kind of content all the time, like, because it gets boring, and when it gets boring I do it less. So I like switching it up. I like doing different things. Keeps it entertaining and engaging for me. Oh yeah, you remember when it was just plain white walls? I mean, I've thought about like redoing my whole computer setup, but I think about that and I'm like, man, if I redo my room, I'm gonna end up with like no background again, and people like the background, so like it's hard. Oh yeah, some people do make $10,000 a month. Honestly, if I could make $4,000 a month off of YouTube, that would make enough money to cancel out my main job, like $4,000 to $5,000 a month, and then I wouldn't have to work my main job anymore, and I would just have my other jobs. But like I said before, I think being a full-time YouTuber is a high-risk kind of job, because people could just stop watching you at any moment, you know, so there's no guarantee of that income. That's why I like doing it as a bonus and just like an extra thing, and enjoy it for what it is, because if I had to rely on it for money, or like if I had to rely on it solely to like provide a house for myself, or like, you know, anything, you know, then I'd be in a bad spot, you know, because then it would be like making videos because I don't want to make videos, but make videos because I need money, and like I don't want to do that. My Flintstones video, yeah, the Heckin Plays videos, man. I need to do some more of those. I definitely want to do a live stream soon where I just play games on the NSO. Like, we'll just play some old school stuff. Some beat 'em ups. Just fucking around on the Switch, because I got a lot of games on the Switch that I haven't played. I just bought that Hades game. I haven't played that. I want to play that. And the Rita's Rewind, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game. I bought that, but I only played like a little bit of it. I need to keep playing that too. Too many games. Too many games to play. Yeah, exactly. It stops being fun when it becomes a job. And not only that, but then it makes the content suck for you guys too. Because then I'll be like RGT85 and I'll just be babbling for like 12 minutes for something that really only took about 30 seconds to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. That's lame. Yeah, I'm going to get the new Marvel game when it comes out. That's not till like November though, right? Yeah, Daniel, you're talking about if you were popular on YouTube like that, you would just use the money to get games. That's pretty much what the YouTube money is it's basically my gaming my gaming budget for the month. And I go over the budget all the time and use my other money, but essentially that's what it's for, is it's for buying stuff that I like. Oh shit, that's a hard turn right there. I could be like DSP and beg people for money. Nah, man. The best policy is to not ask for money. You got Rita's Rewind? What do you think about the game? It's pretty sweet. I played like the first level. Oh, it just says 2025. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out during the holidays. I think that's what it said on the trailer. I could be wrong, but I thought it said that. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Sometimes it does feel like work. Not necessarily the YouTube stuff, but doing everything plus YouTube definitely feels like work sometimes. Oh, another toll road? These tolls suck, man. Tell you what, though, we can get a lot more speed with this truck. We got this big straightaway right here. I think the last truck capped out at 82. Maybe we can hit... Well, we're going uphill now. Fuck. Rita's Rewind is a little bland. Well, that kind of sucks. What should you buy that can help with your channel using your phone? Well, I record with the iPhone. You know, for some of my videos that aren't like reaction videos, I just record them on my phone, and I don't use an external microphone. But honestly, I feel like I should probably get one, because I think the audio suffers a little bit when you record on a phone. So maybe grab like one of those USB microphones for like 40 or 50 bucks to improve the sound a little bit. I think that would probably be a good first step. And definitely get like a tripod, a phone tripod. That'll definitely help. Yeah, Yeti's a good option for sure. Yeah, the iPad Pro is a good option. You can edit on there too. Hell, you can edit on an iPhone as well, but yeah, I think it would be kind of tedious to edit on a phone. Well, I appreciate that, Sydney. Do I want to be a trucker? I don't think I would want to drive a truck in real life. To be honest with you, like, I drive, and I'm more comfortable driving now than I was before, but I still don't like to drive. I think I gotta go to another way station. We're only 70 miles away from the destination, too. Damn, did I drive way past it? I did. Do I dye my beard? I've been asked that a bunch of times in real life too. I do not dye my beard. I just have natural red hair on my beard. I had a hairstylist ask me that in line at a Dollar General once. She turned around and she said, "Your beard's nice. Do you dye it?" I'm like, and I was just laughing because I was like, "Nah, this is just how it is." Yeah, I use Canva. I pay their, it's like, what, 15 bucks a month? Canva is pretty nice. I wouldn't even attempt to drive in the snow personally. It doesn't snow much in North Carolina, though. Maybe, like, once every 2 or 3 years. Alright, 40 miles out. Junction City discovered. What we got over there? Shit, I'm driving. Driving off the road. 26 degrees when you wake up for work in Ohio? It just snowed a few days ago in Ohio? That sucks, dude. See, it's 66 degrees outside right now. And it was hotter yesterday. But I'm in the room right now. I got the portable AC on. And it's set to 62 degrees. And I'm sitting here about to freeze to death. That's kind of you to say, Sydney. I appreciate that. What's up, Depp Lewis? You were just in time for me to be almost done streaming. But I'll be streaming later. I'm going to stream a different game later. This was just a little midday stream. What's up, MB22? I'm just using an Xbox controller. A Series X controller. I used to have the wheel and the pedals years ago, but the desk that I had at the time, it didn't clamp the steering wheel properly. So I ended up getting rid of it because it was a pain in the ass, but I wouldn't mind getting another steering wheel and pedals at some point. But I also don't play this game very often, so I don't really feel like I could justify the price of the steering wheel and stuff. So I don't know. I might get it, but I've played with that before. I had the Oculus on. I had the steering wheel and the pedals. You know, playing in VR. It was great, and it's a great experience. But I mean, honestly, I wish I had like, for something like that, I wish I had like a completely other computer and desk where you could just have it set up like that full time. Because like setting it up and all that shit is just annoying. Alright, we made it to the destination right here on the left. And I'm just going to skip delivery because I don't want to deal with the fucking 3 axles. Awesome. Alright, guys. Well, oh, I have an unassigned skill points. Let's see, we definitely want to do some hazmat transportation. Transport some gas. What's up, Hunter? Ram a car. Later, Popeye. I'll catch you on the next stream, man. Yeah, some of the big rig sims on YouTube are crazy. Gran Turismo. I don't think I played Gran Turismo in VR, but I played Project Cars 2 in VR. Why do people make these games if they're going to be free? This game's not free. Honestly, I've paid a lot for this game because, like, a lot of the states I bought were like $12, and Texas was $20. I've probably spent over $100 on the game. That's why the game is usually $4.99, because they know you're gonna have to buy a bunch of the DLC. But if you like this type of game, then it's totally worth it. And that is true. A lot of the free games, they do get you with the skins and customization and stuff. But alright, guys, we streamed for 2.5 hours. We did a couple of trips. So I'm going to go ahead and quit the game. And I'll be back later tonight with another stream. Like I said, I don't know exactly what game I'm going to play yet. But it'll be one of the three. It'll either be Schedule 1 with Nash, or it'll be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, or it'll be a new game. Well, not new, but new to streaming, which is that item shop game. That's probably what's going to happen, is we're going to play that. But appreciate you guys hanging out, man. What time? Probably 3, maybe 2.5 to 3 hours from now, so it won't be long. But I'll catch you guys later.